Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
Let's head to a packed Palmer Field here at Newton High School for this big American Red Division showdown. And on the opening kickoff, watch Lenape Valley recover the fumble, and it's Marshall Kellenberger covering up, but Newton's defense would hold, and the Pats would have to punt, but exciting start to this one. Newton's first possession, and it's Chase Kramer taking the handoff, and he gets the corner, and he races upfield for 38 yards before Brandon Brady trips him up, and it's 1st and 10 Newton at the Lenape Valley 47. The Braves capped a methodical 87-yard drive as Kramer picks up the nice block from Will Larson, and he sprints in from 23 yards out, and after a failed two-point conversion attempt, the Braves have a 6-0 lead with 6:16 left in the first quarter. Great drive. On the ensuing kickoff, watch Troy DuPont almost break it as he goes right up the middle before Jonathan Van Ness makes the tackle, but Newton's defense once again would hold up and force another punt, and it remains 6-0 Braves. Now watch Chase Kramer do what he does best. He takes it around the corner, and he goes 82 yards for an apparent touchdown, but it's called back for a hold, but still a big gain for Kramer and a first down. All right, here's a pivotal play. Watch Chase Kramer convert on 3rd and long, but he twists his ankle at the end of the play. He would miss the rest of the game. Tough break there for the Braves, but they have a 6-0 lead after one quarter. We go to second quarter action. Newton would not score after that Kramer run, and on defense, watch the Braves swarm in, led by Nick Brigante, before Ryan Kaiser finishes off the tackle for a loss of 4. Good play there by the Newton defense, which was terrific all night. Now watch this interception here by Jaden Elliott of Newton, who goes up and gets it for the nice pick, and Newton gets the ball back, and it's 1st and 10 Braves. Then it's Nick Brigante filling in for Chase Kramer, and he takes off for 60 yards before Cole Robertson saves the touchdown for Lenape Valley. What a run, and it's 1st and goal Braves, but Lenape Valley would step it up on defense and turn the Braves over on downs. Wow. Okay, Lenape Valley has the ball, and it's quarterback Craig Swanson to Brandon Brady, who makes the tough catch for the first down to the Newton 40. But the Newton defense was paced all day by Will Larson, who was all over the field. Watch him throw the Lenape Valley ball carrier for a loss, and Newton takes a 6-0 lead into the half. We move to third quarter action, and Lenape Valley forces a turnover, and it's Taro Johnson with the recovery, and Lenape Valley set up 1st and 10 at the Newton 26. And Lenape Valley cashes in. Watch Nick Molinari plow in from 2 yards out, and after the PAT, Lenape Valley has a 7-6 lead with 2:40 left in the quarter, and that is our score through 3 quarters of play. Great game here at Palmer Field. All right, fourth quarter we go, and after a short Lenape Valley punt, Newton drives down to the 5, and watch quarterback Luke Young thread the needle to Jonathan Van Ness, who makes the great catch in the end zone, and Newton retakes the lead 14-12 after Young scored on the 2-point conversion with 6:16 to go here in the game. What a catch! All right, Lenape Valley's putting together a drive, but the Pats face 4th and 1 on the Newton 20, but watch Luke Young come flying in for the initial hit, and Will Larson comes in and cleans it up, and Newton turns Lenape Valley over on downs. Big play there with 3:53 to go. All right, then on the ensuing Newton drive, the Braves face 3rd and 8. Watch Will Larson break a couple of tackles, and he's off to the races for 78 yards for the touchdown as Newton takes a big 20-7 lead with just 1:35 to go. What a game by Larson on both sides of the field. And Newton's defense puts an exclamation point on the victory. It's Troy Babcock and Nick Brigante with the sack as Newton would post a 20-7 victory. Its first win over the Pats since 2013 as Newton starts the season 2-0. Lenape falls to 1-1.
I don't even know if I can even explain it. We've been talking about this game, man, since really last year when we lost to them. 2013, a lot of those kids' brothers play in this team. And yeah, Coach Barzero, we saw all the predictions, and we just wanted him to get his first win against Smolin, and we were happy we could go out and do that tonight.
You know, it's unreal. It's surreal. I can't believe, you know, the way the game played out, it did. It was awesome. They played a great game. Lenape played a great game. Tribute to them. You know, Coach Smolin's a great coach, and they were well prepared, but, you know, so were we, and it just feels good to come out with the W.
It was great. We just wanted to come out, play hard. Mental mistakes in the first half, definitely. We got to fix those up over the next week. We got Hopakong next week. It's a great win tonight. We're definitely going to celebrate tonight, but back to work tomorrow.
Honestly, it was just another football game for these kids. You know, a great opportunity to get better, have great competition. We talked about going 1-0. Sounds silly, but just trying to make not the game too big. And we talk about it, but it's tough not to do it. The kids knew what was at stake. You know, they're hungry. They know these kids from the youth levels and competing against them. So there was a lot there, and a lot of emotions were going, and it's just an exciting, you know, feeling. You know, there was ups, downs, and we just, you know, we didn't get too high on the good plays, and we didn't get too down on some of those low plays. And it was a little frustrating when a couple of them called back, and we felt like we really played very well in the first half to only have 6 points to show for it. But the kids, you know, we kept them very positive at the halftime, and we told them it's, you know, it's just going to take a special effort by guys that aren't necessarily always our main guys, you know, the key guys. And you saw guys like Nick Bergani stepping up, and he's a defensive player, and very rarely does he get a lot of time when you have Chase back there, but he was ready to go. You know, we didn't miss a beat. He was running the sweep and blocking and playing great defense. Then we had a guy like Nico Sebastiano who heads up, fielded that kickoff and got us great field position. And it's just those efforts. And finally, a guy like Will Larson, who's just the most unselfish kid, a great teammate, you know, the heart and soul of our defense. He probably had close to 20 tackles. You know, he blocks and he carries out fakes and he's patient. Last week he probably had 5 carries, you know, and only had about 19 yards. And, you know, he stays so upbeat. He comes to practice every day with a great attitude. And for him to finish that off for the team, it really symbolizes what this whole Newton football team's about. So,
what a win for this Newton team. Their first win over Lenape Valley since 2013. First for Coach Matt Barzero, going against his mentor, Don Smolin. And what made it even more special, Chase Kramer, who scored a touchdown in the first half, he was hurt for the most of the game with a bad ankle, and the Braves really stepped it up with him on the sidelines.
We definitely won this for him. It's a brotherhood out here at Newton. We've been playing with each other since first grade, second grade. So when he went down, we just said next man up. Bergani came in, had that long run. He picked up where we need when Chase went out. So we give our like Bergani really stepped up, so that was huge, and we all stepped up for Chase, and that was huge.
Yeah, Chase is, you know, obviously the face of our team. He's a great player, but he's one of those players that he has the spotlight, but he doesn't act like it. He's very humble, and he was motivating us tonight on the sideline, and we just did it for him, and all heart.
Nick Bergani stepped up huge. We've known all preseason. He's been playing really well all preseason, stepping up for the second team, getting big reps, and we just knew it was next man up. I mean, Chase is the biggest part of our offense, but we knew next man up, and Bergani did the job tonight.
Newton's defense was tremendous. Will Larson all over the field. Jonathan Van Ness as well. They stepped it up when they needed to, had a big 4th down stop late in the game with Lenape Valley having a chance to possibly tie it. Just a great job by the defense tonight.
The goal every week is to get a shutout. I mean, I think they came into the game thinking their line was going to push ours around, and it was the exact opposite. And definitely got to give credit to Will Larson coming up huge on defense. I mean, he showed tonight that he's probably the best linebacker in this conference.
Lenape took the lead 7-6. Newton came down and scored. 3rd and goal from the 5. Luke Young with a great pass to John Van Ness, who made a terrific catch.
Me and Johnny have been throwing with each other for years, so once I saw him get a little separation from the corner, I was just like, I got to have faith in my brother. Threw it up there. He made a great catch, and we were able to run in for 2 to go at 14-7. That was huge.
Newton's 2-0 now, and they say it's cliche, but you know what? If you have that same mindset, 1-0 each week, now they bring their Newton Braves show on the road as they'll go see Hopakong next Friday.
Come back in tomorrow morning. We're going to watch the film of this, and then it's done. We're moving on to Hopakong. Just like I said last week, 1-0 every week. This is a big game, but it's in the past now. We got to move on to the next.
We got to get healthy. You know, we're going to need all hands on deck to get ready for that. And we got to focus. We have goals, you know, team goals, obviously, you know, winning, you know, games, but also individual defensive goals where we want that shutout. Came up a little short. You know, we had one in week 1. Tonight we came up a little short, but you know, we got high goals. You know, we have the, you know, motto. We're happy, but we're never satisfied, and the kids are really buying into that. You know, we had a good practice, but it wasn't great. You know, if you want greatness in December, you got to be doing it now in September. So it's just snowballs, and the kids are buying into it at practice, and for the most part, it's carrying on the game field.
Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending, and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.